What is up and welcome back. All right, let's go ahead and get to it. As you can tell at the end, we've got a snack of the day. It is the Wild Berry Skittles yogurt. And then we've got not so good a combination, but we are so far behind, guys. I have got so much stuff for us to try. There are new Mountain Dews coming out like wildfire, so I have got a hold of them. I have not seen this one. Let me know if you've ever heard of it. It is the Frostbite, and it just says naturally flavored and artificially flavored dew. It's got a shark on here. Now, there is a high voltage that is blue, and we've had that one, but I've never had this Frostbite. So let's get into our drink of the day. We'll do a snack of the day at the end, and our girl was just live, and the phone died from what I'm gathering. But I did get some notes from throughout the day and then the beginning of this, and then we'll get to, I'm assuming she'll come back. So we're also going to talk about what is going on with Becky. There was some serious little tidbits dropped that I thought was highly interesting. So let's get into our drink. We'll get into Becky, and then we're going to kind of jump around. Nader, is it Nader? Nader, is it? I'm sorry, and I'm not trying to be funny when I say that. I'm just not used to, don't mind the nails. I've decided I'm going to let some of these jokers fall off before I get a new set. They're just too far beat, so don't mind the nails, sorry. All right, so let's do the Frostbite Mountain Dew. So this looks a little bit brighter than the high voltage and blue, but it is kind of the same blue, so I'm wondering if it's going to be the same gist. I think the high voltage was like a blue raspberry type deal. Got my medallion on. First off, I want to say non-sponsored. A couple of you have asked me on a serious note, where did I get this medallion? Here's what it looks like. This medallion is a company called Alchemy of England, and it is all handmade, again, non-sponsored. Just a heads up, I did purchase this with my own money, but man, it's very good quality. It's got a little crystal here at the end. It's sterling silver. It does come with the chain, and I did order another different one and some earrings. I love the quality of this. I mean, it's heavy, and look how unique that is. But they are handmade, and they're made in England, Alchemy of England. So they are made in England. So they are a tiny bit pricey because they are handmade, but they're sterling silver, and the quality is spectacular. So on a real note, that's where I really did get the medallion. So heads up on that. Again, not sponsored. Okay. It's exactly like the high voltage one. The blue raspberry, exactly what I thought. Just a light kind of lemon blue raspberry flavor, but if you've tried the high voltage and you like it, it is the same exact thing, literally, to the T. All right, let's get to it, and yeah, there's a lot brewing. Not too much in Foodie land, but in Becky's world, there is definitely a lot shaking. So the washer's still broke, heads up on that. I did get the piece in. Now it's completely saying that we've got that piece in, that it's something else. So I don't know. It's just been one thing after the next. Worked on the backyard the other day. Got some of the stuff picked up. I still got a little ways to go with that, but not too much longer. Just rake up some of the bits and bobs. But yeah. Okay, so KindaGoodKindaBeck is the name of Becky's channel. Guys, too, I wanted to say, Parody's doing all right. Let me know, guys, if you like the parodies, if you don't. The parodies, I would like to at least, try to get to 1K. So if you want to share them on your Twitter or any social media, that would be great. Put that out there. But if you guys don't like the parodies, I know some of you do, but it just doesn't seem to be getting too much action. So let me know if you like the parodies. If so, I'll continue doing them. If not, we'll move on to something else. But I do enjoy doing them. It's fun for me, and it's a step out in the creative world, and it kind of, puts a little spin on things. So all right, so KindaGoodKindaBeck is Becky's channel. It is doing absolutely phenomenal, and I would probably say our girl is, she probably didn't expect the love that Becky has gotten. So Becky says she is running a little bit behind. Excuse me, I got a burp. great. There's a moth in here. Excuse me. So, she says she had to break camp a little bit unexpected before time. And she is staying with Hanners and Rafe. Now, they have threw some shade at Hanners and Rafe before, talking about the place was filthy. It smelled like cat piddle, if I'm not mistaken, or there was tons of cat hair around. But I think that will probably, you know, Amber like, whoa. You know what? I'm honestly glad, though. You know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I'm not a fan of Hannah and Rafe. I think they kind of, to me, this is only my opinion, they give off kind of a spongy type vibe. So I'm really hoping that they're not moving our girl in just to see that she started this YouTube channel and it's growing quite rapidly to kind of sponge off her. But maybe, you know, they got their stuff together. But I remember back in the day, Amber would always throw shade, and Becky, that, they were kind of spongy. So I'm really hoping that that is not why they took our girl in. But I get it. And it props out to Hannah and Rafers, because, you know, if Becky needed somewhere to go and that was her only option, amen. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So I am honestly glad 100% that Becky has decided to break camp. You can tell by a comment she made. She says, really in a joyful mood. She says, I can't wait to start my life. And just kind of really had a playful and excited sound to it. So I think that definitely our girl was holding her back in life. And you know, Amber, oh, Becky was holding her back, yada, yada, yada. I think that what Amber does is she switches what Becky says and turns it into what she says. But I do think that our girl Amber was holding Becky back, and I've always said that. So, Becky says that Hannah and Rafe's talked about, you know, helping her with food and stuff. Hannah and Rafe are pretty big girls if you haven't seen them. I know a while ago they had a channel. I don't know if it's still a thing. I don't really find them too interesting, but hey, that's just me. But she says they had barbecue. One of them cooked her eggs and cheese for breakfast. And then they had barbecue. And at Becky's family house, they had Papa John's pizza for dinner. Yeah, and then when Becky pulls up the next day, she's at Taco Bell. So, you know, I get it. You're in transition and moving. But, Becky, if you're on a budget, you know, and I'm just saying, ow. I can't wait till this nail falls off. But, you know, if you're in transition, you know, maybe get some groceries, you know, tell them, hey, you know, I'm struggling right now. You know, I'll share what I got with you, you know, because she is staying there. But I think you could have probably got, you know, a decent, you know, meal for the evening and lunch for the price. Taco Bell, you guys, is expensive for a couple things, and I think it is. So, you know, so I was like helping you with your food, but yet you ate out for lunch and you had pizza. But hey, you know, it's maybe better than what she was doing with Amberlyn. I don't know. So then she proclaims why she's there at Taco Bell. She's not comfortable with eating on camera. I think that's fantastic. I think that that's something, you know, if you don't want to go in that category, don't start doing that. You guys know it's okay. You know, I sit here, I have a snack. Sometimes I've showed, you know, what I've had for dinner, and I'll call it a mukbang, or I'll do like a fruit mukbang, but I don't sit here and gorge out to the point that I'm overeating for the camera. So I don't see nothing wrong, you know, with eating your lunch, dinner, and sitting here BSing. But I think that some of our girls, you know, go for the shock factor and they eat more. You know, I'm not talking about Becky, but I'm talking about Amber and Foodie. I think they have to think in their mind a mukbang is copious amounts of food to, you know, be able to sit and eat on camera. So, oh, she was working on some commissions of drawings. I think that's fantastic. I think Baxter, get it any way you can. You know, again, I've always said this. I wouldn't rely on YouTube and drawing commissions, but hey, that's just me. But I'm proud of our girl for at least doing something, I can say. At least she's not sitting back waiting for things to get handed to her, and I think that's amazing. That really, really shows character to me that, you know, Becky knows that, you know, hey, I've got to do something to feed myself, keep a roof over my head. So she mentions that she's starting to clear out the room, and Hannah and Rafe had like an extra room that was like storage, so she's got to get it together. And she says she had to take Amberlyn somewhere. Okay, I get it, you know, but what are we doing here? You know, what is Amberlynn's plan gonna do? Is she gonna start to catch Ubers? Is she still with the Wipester? I mean, you've got to come up with the plan. If Becky's breaking camp, and I say if Becky breaks camp, that leave it as that. No coming around taking her places, even if it's her money, it's just not worth it. Close that door and leave that door shut. You know, I find like Amberlynn is somebody, like on the live stream a while back, she was talking about her money and how she was paying Becky for the live streams. I really think that Amber tries to hold her money over people's head, and I'm not one for that. I'm not one. Don't dangle things and say, well, you can have this if you do this for me. I did this for you. No, I'm not with that. I'd rather just get it on my own. So she says, I do need the confidence, and I do have the confidence. I think that's fantastic. I really see a side of Becky coming out, or the true Becky, that we've never seen before, honestly. And she even says, look, guys, we've blown through a notebook here. Okay, sorry, I was like, I got half of, okay, that's the other part of Foodie. I wanted to try and use this up as much as I could, and so I got bits and bobs of... And then she also makes a comment that I found was very, she says, I haven't been able to talk to my friends for a while. That was very telling to me that Amber controlled everything. She had, you know, Becky had always kind of hinted around that Amber didn't want her to be with her friends, her family, and I had always thought that. I did. Hold on one second. Sorry, that Mountain Dew, I'm like, brr. Excuse me. So, then she talks about she's got to get the car payment switched in her name and the insurance. I'm not making fun of anybody's car. You guys know, to me, as a car is a car. But I don't know why Amber would have got this car. It's not, you know, anything big pimpin'. And again, I'm not saying that like the car has to be anything special. But what I'm saying is, why with the stature of money that you had, why would you pay the interest on this car and not just pay it off a while back? I do think that if Amber is going to continue to want rides, that she should pay half the car payment. You know, no, they're not together, but if you're going to continue to ask me for rides and it's still going to be our shuttle to shuttle bug you around, you got to put gas in it. You got to contribute to the mix or something. I think the car, you know, I think it's one of those. Amber never worried about the upkeep. You know, Becky, I don't know, she pushed her, you know, oil changes, tune-ups, things like that, new tires. You seen one day that they were with Destiny and Daners, or just Destiny, and they pulled up to like an auto store and they needed like something, and Amber was like, eh. I think Amber is all about trinkets and things like that. We've said this before, quantity over quality. You guys, I would rather have one big nice piece of jewelry than a bunch of trinkety pieces that are going to break. The rhinestones are going to fall out, but hey, that's just me. You know, to each their own. But it just blew my mind when she said car payment. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, it's not like it's a freaking, you know, Toyota RAV4 or a G-Wagon or, you know, an Escalade or something. Like, why would you have let the interest on this car? That blew my mind. So, Becky says that this is going to make, the move is going to make things much smoother. I agree 100%. There were so many little tidbits in this video, you guys, that were thrown out to me that was like, okay, everything that we believed in, that Amber wanted Becky just up under her and no one else, it's like you were getting little tidbits of that, and it was everything that we had thought. I mean, that I had personally at least thought. She says, you know, she's open to things. Let me know if the driving videos are boring, you know, feedback. I think that right there, that sentence was like, yes. What a breath of fresh air, you guys. Amber has never said that. She said, I'm going to do mukbangs. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Amber did not care about the thumbs up to thumbs down ratio of what people wanted. If people said they didn't want a yukbang, that was the next video or a week later they got. So I felt that rather refreshing that Becky said, you know, let me know about the feedback. Now, I do get it. When you're in, you know, here to there, half your stuff's over here, you're cleaning up this room. I totally get that, you know, the vlogs are going to be a little bit, you know, stifled and a little bit, you know, but she's still doing great. You know, she did like some nature stuff and I mean, more than Amber's done in the last year or two or three, maybe. So I really thought, again, totally refreshing. And she says, thank you, everyone, for sticking around through this. Again, another refreshing statement. I really think this is Becky's true colors. And I really think that, you know, Amber kind of must, like, you know, Becky kept her personality in to try to please Amber. And I really think it's great that the real Becky seems to be coming out. And to thank people for being there, we've never heard that. We've heard you disrespectful pieces of garbage, as Amy would say. I'm better than you guys, yada, yada. I thought that was just very nice to thank people. You know, and again, even you guys, you know, a channel's nothing without, you know, you guys. I'm not going to make videos for, you know, nobody. You know, no, I don't get the biggest views, but I mean, just you guys being here, that's enough for me and to keep on trucking. So to hear her say that was great. She says, I feel so much peace, and I want you guys to feel peace too. I want peace and fun. Another interesting statement that was a breath of fresh air. You can tell Becky's sick of the drama. She's sick of the shenanigans. She's sick of all the baggage that comes with Amber Lynn. And it does. But back to it, Amber Lynn has truly created this canoe that she's rowing in this river full of hate. She has literally made this. And that's what the other day, oh, I want to change my content around. Dude, you're still sitting there clock watching on the lives. You're still acting like... No, you got... Like, her attitude to me is at one of the most smug points. I'm not going to lie. I watch her through other channels. Some of you guys, some of the big channels. I can't do it. I cannot sit through those live streams. They are absolutely a lot. Her attitude is just so ungrateful. I can't imagine, you know, people have created this lifestyle that Amber, and I really wish that, you know, she would get a little bit of humble pie. I do. I'm sorry if you don't agree with me, but she has taken all this for granted. She literally thinks that she can just sit there and clock watch. I'll be daggone. I've said this before. What is it? $7.99 a month. I would rather throw $8 in the street and watch it get ran over by cars. No, ma'am. I'm being serious. I would not pay a penny for any of that. She is the most ungrateful channel well, we know some other ones, but, Nader just gave us a heart. So that's great. We'll have to check that out. Nader just gave us a heart. Fantastic. So, speaking of Nader, let's go ahead and get right into it because he was next up on the platter. Okay, so here is my deal. I know some of you guys are not happy that Nader has a channel. Guys, let this ride. I say rock out with your... Okay, don't rock out with your wangle out, but you know what I mean. I say let it ride, guys. Let it ride. Let this guy give us some content and let this guy show what his personality is. Again, until I've had this before, and I've said this to you guys with me, you guys, other channels. Until somebody disrespects me, shows me otherwise to not treat them with respect, he's never done nothing to me. I don't know, again, what's true, what's not. I'm going to rock with it. I'm going to give this guy the benefit of the doubt, and until, you know, I'm going to rock with it. I'm going to rock with it. And I hope you guys, you know, I'm not saying, you know, I'm about to sit here and be, but I'm going to keep my eye on it. Yes, I am. Most definitely. Now, this is where I'm confused of she's helping him. Okay? This is where I'm confused at. This guy has made the karaoke car video and a dance video yesterday. We're going to check out now. This is why I have not showed any of the videos, and I keep mentioning them. Copyright. Okay? This is, now again, you don't have to agree with me. Let's just say, you know, we're looking at this in just a person's perspective. Not Nader, just a person. Okay, say again, we like to pretend over here. Just bear with me here. I know some of you guys are going to be like, oh, no, Kaya. Just bear with me. Let's pretend. Oh, we got an LOL and a star. Hot diggity dog. All right. Okay, so just bear with me. Again, I know you guys, you're bad Bizondas. You pay your own bills. You've got your own car. You know, we do it big over here. We are shopping. We've got medallions. Just bear with me here. Okay, just say you're dating somebody and they're out of work right now. Just bear with me, campers. I know some of you in the comments are like, no, ma'am, I ain't taking care of no man. Just bear with me. Pretend here. Say somebody fight. Oh, did you see that blanket fuzz? It was like, if somebody you're dating, you're hanging out with, even a friend. I like to see all my friends, my neighbors, the people around me. I like if, everybody's eating with me. I don't want to see nobody go hungry out here. I don't want to see nobody go with that clothes, shoes, toiletries, etc. If I'm eating, you're eating too. Okay, now, you guys, probably majority of you guys know as well as I do, we played a Mariah Carey song. One of you little bad Bizondas asked me what my favorite Mariah Carey song was. I played that song for 2 seconds. Just saying was in here, that live stream was like, no, Kaya, no. I got a copyright for 2 seconds of Mariah Carey. And to each their own, I get it. Mariah needs her bag. She's got things to buy. She's got Louis Vuittons to buy. She's got red bottoms to get. I get that. Here's my thing. Why is she not explaining to him that these 2 videos that he's made are not ever going... A, they're not, ad suitable anyways because they're not long enough. But if this is somebody I was kicking it with, I was helping them financially, I would be like, yo, homeboy, we got to get you squared away and get some money in these pockets, cowboy. I've said this before. I'm not saying she's a gold digger, but I'm not hanging with no broke. I fell in hard times before. I've, had partners fall in hard times. There's nothing wrong with helping your partner. Take me out to dinner, take you out to dinner. I'll buy you a present, vice versa. But why is she, is this just to show him off? Does he not understand? Nader, now listen to me. I'm going to want a fruit basket or one of those fancy pita sandwiches. You can get me back at Christmas. Buddy, you cannot make no money. A, the videos aren't long enough. B, the people are going to take whoever makes the song, they're going to copyright strike you, Bubba. I don't get why this is an opportunity that he could be making money to pay his own bills. I don't get why she's letting him, okay, cool. But when you're coming at the gate doing 2 videos back to back that both have music, you only got so many things and you're out. Did she not explain to him, like, maybe find some free beats to dance to or find some uncopyrighted music? That's not going to work, cowboy. Now, again, wrap me up one of those fancy sandwiches, ship me overnight, hit me up at Christmas with a fruit basket, you're welcome, but is she trying to sabotage this channel, or does she not want, to dangle that carrot over him and say, I still got you financially? Yes, YouTube is fun, and, I don't make on here, but if I was financially screwed, and, again, you guys know my house is falling apart, I need to get out here, every little bit helps. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say it doesn't. But homeboy was just scrambling over here, and, if he's not got any money coming in, zero, anything helps at this point. Not only that, 2 and 3 and 20-minute clips, that's not going to get your watch time up. Dude, homeboy is raking in the views. He's surpassed me on subs. And, these 2-minute clips, dude, his views have knocked hers out the dust. I will say, on a note, opinion on Foodie or Foodie not, at least this dude has her up and moving and grooving. I will say that. At least she, is up and moving and grooving. But you guys know I've said this from the get-go. This relationship has started out on a wild note. Now, I'm not Miss Cleo out here on these streets, and maybe they can come back for it. I don't know what Homeboy's all about, and that's why I'm going to watch his channel, feel what I feel as a person, and like I said, until you do me wrong or until I see something otherwise, it is what it is. That's just the type of person. Do I still have all that in the back of my head? 100. Sorry I'm rambling, guys. You know when I first stay back, it's like there's so much I want to tell you. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. So let's get into the video, and we're probably going to have to make tonight her second one this is getting long. So let's get into the jamming. I hope you like jamming too, but Foodie, Nader, this ain't going anywhere with this copyright music. Another thing is, I think it's time for her and Pete's to break camp. If this is going to be a serious relationship, I think it's time for Pete's to break camp. I think that, you know, Pete's is coddled. Just like tonight, he was waiting for the food to get there. And as soon as he's like, I'm out. I was like, you guys, they're downstairs turning up. And I can just imagine Pete's up in his room just petting the cat and watching his things, you know. But then she's talking about tonight. We're going to get into the video. Sorry, I'm like so much that if they ever do split up, you know, as far as roommates, her and Pete, she's going to put him in a bachelor pad. Dude, okay, this is a fickle, sorry, I just spit, sorry. This is a fickle situation here. Because, you know, Chantal's got herself in this situation with, you know, the lease being in Pete's name. You know, okay, cool. She's paid the rent, but I think it's time for these two to go on. I think with her always coddling Pete's, and vice versa, both them need to get on their own two legs and scoodle do. Pete's is so used to being a hermit, he doesn't have to do anything for himself. Being stuck up in that house, she's going to pay the bills, he's still going to be in the same rut. It gives him, you know, he's in that comfort zone, and when you're in that comfort zone, it's hard to break free from that. So I think they need to split. I don't think he's ever going to truly find anybody or, you know, get his little love wings on and get his little love tiger eyes out until they split free. He's in the comfort zone, and that's what it is. So let me make sure this is turned down. Now, I think it's great that Buddy, like I said, has her up and moving, wiggling, jiggling. I think it's fantastic. I do. You know, Sugar Bear's like, I think it's not fantastic. You got this fan blockade. Petrie, we'll say hi in the next video, Petrie, okay? Okay, so this is the video jamming. It is at 17K. Hold on a second. And let's do it. So, it's got 1K thumbs up. You know what? I'm going to give it a thumbs up. And I got, get it. I put, get it, Natty Daddy. And he put, LOL. So, let's give him. And you know, guys, I'm going to say some things here, and again, nobody truly knows what happened. I'm just going to say, some of you guys probably aren't going to agree. I've been in some tough situations. You know what? I'm going to give this guy the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he is trying to get off substances. Maybe this, you know, let me just say something serious here on my behalf about you guys. Hold on. This tremendously has helped me. If you're new to my channel, which I know most of you guys know this, I'm a recovering addict, okay? This gives me an outlet to where I'm not bored at night. My wheels are spinning. This keeps me entertained. And this gives me an outlet to, you know that, you know, not only am I going to let myself down if I do something silly, but I'm going to let you guys down if I do something silly. And this is a great outlet, you guys, and it's inspiring. It's great to see you guys in the comments, you know, hey, Kaya, you know, I'm not saying this like, you know, if I'm not feeling good. Hey, I hope you feel better. Where are you? We miss you. That's inspiring. That lets you know, hey, there are people out there that care about you. And you guys, maybe this guy doesn't have really a lot of people. And maybe the friends he does have are bad influences. So maybe this could be a little push And I'm saying this away from Foodie. I'm just talking about this guy in general. Maybe this could be that little motivation that sometimes somebody needs that's like, hey, I want to change my life around. I'm sick of living like this. You know, maybe this gives him that boost of confidence. Look, at first, he wouldn't come one here about his teeth. And I'm going to tell you something right now. Yes, his teeth aren't the best. My teeth aren't the best. You guys, my teeth have always been my biggest insecurity. And his teeth are not great. I get that. Mine aren't either. So I totally get, you know, coming on here about my teeth was one of my biggest insecurities. You know, that was one of my... So I'm just saying, I'm going to give this guy a chance, minus the stuff without Foodie, and we'll see where this goes. You know, I get it. Most of the people, well, probably 89.9% are watching him because Foodie, but he seems excited. I mean, he genuinely seems excited. And like I said, nobody truly knows what's happened. I personally think, yes, there have been some things I'm sure that have went down. But I do think the paper clips night, I do think she had too much mushroom pizza. And I think she got in her head, and I think she started getting paranoid. Again, I don't know. I'm not Foodie. I am not a fly on the wall when things went down. But I'm going to give this guy the benefit of the doubt. I mean, not, you know what I mean, as far as the channel and all that. We'll see where this goes. You know, if this, maybe like I said, you know, if this is the push this guy needs, you guys, everybody, I've been through a lot. I've been through the gutter and back. Who am I to judge? Honestly, who am I? I'm nobody to judge. I've been through that shit. I've been homeless, had spots with no electric, had to do what I had to do to eat, and I get that. Like, maybe this is the push. I don't know. Sorry I'm rambling here. But, I mean, he genuinely looks like he's having a good time. I hope he's not on anything. But we'll be able to tell. So you can see the hand over here. Foodie's over here dancing. So, I mean, it is what it is. He looks happy. She looks happy. Look at this look on her face where I paused at. Again, I am a very good judge of character. Some of you guys even apologized when all this first started and said, Kaya, you're crazy. She's on nothing. And you guys said, Kaya, you were absolutely right. I'm sorry. You're right. She was doing the joke. Hey, you guys, I'm been around a lot of things, as I said. If this guy is doing substances, we will be able to see. Bet your mark. But, I mean, look at that. She's as all happy as a freaking kid at Christmas. She's me on Christmas morning when I got my first bike and my mom took a picture and I just got at the bathtub. My mom would always show that to my boyfriends. I'm like, don't show that. No. She's like, look at this. I'm like, no. I was in a towel riding my bike and I'm like, no. Anyways, so I'm going to, like I said, we're going to keep an eye on it. Now, I was going to roll on to our girl, but I think I'm going to save that. This is getting long. I think I'm going to save that for the next video. So, we're going to keep our eye on things. I'm going to say this. There, Daddy Natty, if you come across this, please get a tripod. Cooking video, I'm not going to sit here and stunt. That little sandwich, what was it, the kofta? That looked incredible. But, enable a good food video. We want to see the food. We want to see you preparing it. We don't see Foodie and then her unwashed hands. We don't want to see that. We want to see up close and personal. So, I would even suggest, and, you know, maybe film the videos by yourself so there's not a distraction of our girl. I don't know, but if this guy, you know, I'm here for the cooking. I'm here for the different stuff. I'm probably going to get tore down in the comments, but you know what, guys? Who only knows what happened, like I said. And I'm not going to sit here and make fun of his teeth because my teeth are jacked up too. I got this thing growing on my eye, and it's getting bigger, and I'm going to have to go to the doctor. And it is so close to my eye, I'm scared crapless. It's gotten bigger throughout the years, and today I was putting on my makeup, and I noticed, and I'm like, you know what, this is getting bigger. So let me know, do you guys know what this is? One of my buddy's mom one time said it was like a calcium deposit. Do you guys, it's not like a wart, it's like do you guys know what that is? Sorry, not to gross you out, but I'm being honest. I don't know what that is. Okay, guys, so let's get into the YoPlay original. And this is the Wild Berry Skittles yogurt. I think I got a smoothie one and a strawberry one. I did pick up 3 flavors. Oh my goodness. Did you guys see that? Wow. And just please bear with me in the comments. Like I said, you know, I know I'm probably going to get tore down, but you guys, we don't know what, you know, we don't know what this guy's been through. We don't know, you know, I don't have the greatest past. You know, I'm trying to pick up the pieces. You know, like I said, I don't wish anybody bad until they do me wrong or come across me sideways, and that's what it is. You know, this guy ain't never done nothing to me. Who only knows what's true? Oh, it smells great. So it smells like blueberry yogurt. It is wild berry again. But I'm here for it. And you never know, guys. This is going to be so interesting. It's better than her sitting at that daggone desk eating. That's another thing. Anything is absolutely better than that. I mean, come on, guys. I can't do 5 hours of that desk. I can't do that. It's so boring to me. Sorry, guys. Let me get another. Okay. It tastes like a really good blueberry yogurt, maybe a hint of blackberry. Wow, guys, it's great. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not getting too much Skittles. Maybe a tiny bit. Maybe a smidgen, but that's fine with me. That's fine with me. This is good. If you like blackberry and blueberry yogurt, it's good. It's a little spin-off other than the regular and the blackberry. I like it. So, all right, you guys. Let's scoodle-doo. We'll go into the notes when we start out, and then I'm assuming she's back and has her device charged. And, yeah, let's do it. I will see you guys back in a minute. I'm going to probably finish my yogurt right quick so it doesn't, or put it in the fridge, and we'll get right into it. Guys, bear with me. Like I said, I know some of you guys aren't going to agree with me. Like I said, we're just going to keep our eye on things, see what goes on. I wish Becky, kind of Beck, kind of, what is it? Kind of good, kind of Beck. Nothing, honestly, but break free from the chains and run away. Look back, or don't look back, and run like you've never run before, Becky, if you ever come across this. You can do this. You got the spunk. You got the courage. And you know what? Sometimes people just don't work in life, and you got to cut ties. You know, you had a good little moment with her, and things went south. She's ungrateful. Scoodle-doo. On to the next one. On to the next. On to the next one. All right, guys. I love you guys. I'll see you back in a minute. Thumbs up, guys. Tremendously helps. Tremendously helps out. It really does. And leave a comment, even if it's emoji. And make sure you're subscribed, my little love tigresses. Have a great day, great night. And Kaya is out, but I'll see you back for part Foodles.